Hi, my name is Don Keele. I'm a runner, and I have come up with a new way of tying your running shoes that's guaranteed not to come apart. It's very similar to the traditional double tie, but the one thing that it has over the double tie is it's easy to undo. I live in Bloomington, Indiana, which is the home of Indiana University, and I belong to a running group which meets in a local running store called the Indiana Running Company, which is running apparel, running shoes, etc. I run Mondays and Thursday evenings, and in the last 4 years I've done over 100 competitive races, a number of 5Ks, 10Ks, and I've done 12 half marathons. And I made one mistake one time in a 5K race where my shoe came untied, and you spend a lot of time, a significant amount of time stopping, bending over and tying your shoes, or retying them rather. I've come up with a new way. If you want to take a look at this, there are, rather than 2 loops, there are 3 loops. This is the way I tied it. And there is a longer loop on one side, my right if you're right-handed, a shorter loop on the left side, and then the crazy little loop in the center. Now this is double tied and was guaranteed not to come apart. What's the one in the center? I'm going to go around this way so I can see it. You just pull it apart like that, and then go like that, and it's untied. Okay, what I'm going to demonstrate now is the conventional way to tie your shoes. You pull them through like that, and you make 2 loops. I'm using 2 fingers to hold it. Now that's the traditional way to tie your shoe. The bunny rabbit. Of course, my foot is not in here, so the laces are a little longer than they normally are. But this is, you can, if you accidentally have, like this, you have longer, and you step on this, it comes right apart. And then obviously you have to stop and tie your shoe. Now I'm going to tie that again. There it is. Now, what do runners normally do now? When you really want to make it secure, you just double tie it. You push the loop through like that, and then you tighten it up. Now what good is that? Well, it won't come untied. You want it to come tied here with the other loose one, with one loop, or the other loop. It won't. So it's great. Now the problem with that is, particularly if you've pulled it real tight with the loops, is it's harder than the devil to get apart. You got to kind of get your fingernails in there and pry it apart. I'm still having some difficulty here trying to get that out. Now it's apart. Now you can just untie it like you normally do. Now what I'm suggesting that you do is you stop at the point where you normally tie your double tie, but you only pull half of the loop through. Now here is a normal bunny rabbit tie. Now put it through like this, but only pull one part of it through. Like now, see what I'm doing? I'm pulling that part through, and now you can tighten it up as tight as you want. You have because I'm right-handed, you have a long loop on the right, a shorter loop on the left, and a little guy in the center. And when you want to untie it, you just go like that. It's extremely easy. And no matter how hard you pull it, which essentially you're kind of double tying it, but only putting part of the loop through. I'm tying it again. I'm going to put part of it through there like that, and then you can pull it tight. Well, what I want to illustrate is that you can pull on this side, it won't come undone. It just tightens up. I want to hear one more. To do the left loop, it just tightens up basically, no matter what you do. And of course, if you pull on that one, it pulls that little loop through, but it won't come untied. That's the point. So again, all you have to do is just lift up on that, and it comes untied. So you have a method which is essentially as easy to tie as a double tie. It's no worse. You just have to pay attention a little bit more when you pull. And I'm doing it again here. And you're just pulling part of it through, and it will not come untied. But it's incredibly easy to untie. You can just pull it through, just pull it right out like that. So that's it. I think I've come up with a kind of a neat way of tying your shoes, and if you want to call this the Keele knot after my last name, you're welcome to do that.
Indiana Running Company is a family-owned and operated specialty running store located in beautiful downtown Bloomington, just a few blocks from the Indiana University campus. Every fitting starts with a free gait analysis and some tips from our knowledgeable staff about differences in support levels, shoe construction, and how that is a part of getting you the perfect fit. Whether you are walking or running, we carry a wide variety of footwear, and every brand fits differently. So we insist you try on as many as it takes to find the perfect shoe for you. Join us for a group run. Go to nrunco.com for more details. And don't forget, Indiana Running Company, where we custom fit your custom feet.